Hi guys, it's Amazing Purple Girl back with Kathy Rain. This is part 3 and we are here with Kathy in her grandfather's attic. Now I got stuck on this puzzle, didn't I, with the 3 red roses, 1 blue violet and 2 yellow tulips to open the briefcase. I had a look at, not a walkthrough, but a hint, and the solution, if I remember it correctly, I did look a little while ago, is a lot easier than I was thinking. So was it, I might have this wrong. Yeah, it's still not as hard as I was making it, but it's the first 3 digits from the red bookmark. That's why red is first, that makes sense. So 235. Unless they can't mean 1, 2, 3, can they? Then 1 from the blue, 1 and 2 from the yellow. So it's 3, 1. Let's try that. 2, 3, 5, 1, 3, 1. I have to come honest, it's like I did not work this out on my own. 1, 3. Whoops, I've gone past 3. 1.
Yes!
Hey, there you go. It was that then. Okay. Thank you to whoever that was on Steam and the person who asked, because they obviously got stuck on it as well. Yeah, it does kind of make sense that it's all numbers. So, and we're looking for numbers. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just go. Envelope. Anything else? Is that it? Just an envelope? Okay, great. Let's have a look.
Let's see what's in here.
Sure.
There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and a single copper penny, too, for some reason.
I'm sure that's important. Right. Oh, and a picture. Did she say a picture? I don't remember her saying a picture. Okay, let's look at the newspaper clipping.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake.
Oh dear.
The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother.
Okay.
The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975.
Okay.
Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Obviously means something. Okay, so we can ask about that. Photo of
Grandpa
soldiers.
in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Right. Okay.
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white.
Okay.
There's probably some way to enhance this back at school.
Okay.
I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm back.
Excellent. Okay, I've got a cassette.
The tape I found in the briefcase, labeled answering machine. It should play fine in Mr. Dicto.
Yeah. I actually meant to use it in Mr. Dicto and all I did was click on it. Sorry. There. Now we can play it. Do we need to rewind it? No.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Is that her mum?
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me, too. You're the only one I trust now. Just
Call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Okay. I assume the second message was Kathy's mum. We got a few things to ask Grandma, I think.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty.
Good.
Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Okay, Cocky.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Yeah. I guess we need to go to the Air Force.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back
Base.
later.
So long.
I was going to ask her about this penny.
Does this coin mean anything to you, Grandma?
I'm afraid not, dear.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Let's look at this key.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
I could ask, she won't know that.
Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
That's what I thought you were going to
Bye,
say.
Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Right, so I guess we need to use the phone book to find the Air Force Base. But I'm also thinking, do we need to go to the sheriff's office and ask about that incident? Maybe.
All right, got it.
Okay, good.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Maybe Cocky first?
Do you recognize the aviator call sign Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Right.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
The drowning.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Maybe the incident. He won't know.
Do you know anything about what happened to
maybe.
Joseph Rain in 81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. This pile of metals weighs more than my car. I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. PTSD. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything.
Okay.
Maybe it was just guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
Okay.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
I thought maybe we did ask about the drowned girl because it was near the Air Force Base. Right, might go in our sheriff's office. Still raining.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Hey, Lenny. Do you remember anything about a girl drowning around here?
Yeah, I remember my mom telling me about that. I was like 6 at the time, though.
Do you remember her name?
Oh, man. Not really. I was so little. I think it was something with an L. Linda? Laura? Something like that.
All right, I'll keep looking. Nah, I don't want to ask. Nah, I don't.
Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Sheriff might.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know anything about the drowning here in 1975? 16-year-old girl?
You have a memory problem? I told you I haven't been working here that long.
Sorry.
Besides, even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Juvenile cases are a sensitive matter.
Fine.
That's all for now.
Good.
Okay, so possibly not. No risk, I can't go home yet. So I need to solve something before I can go home. Go back here. Maybe I can look up Charles Ward. I didn't think to do that.
Nah, nothing.
That doesn't help. Okay. Anything new from the dorm?
This is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Maybe. Probably not.
I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny, E. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe.
All I could think of was when he died. Lemon Demon. Terrible. Terrible of me.
I'm trying to track...
Okay.
Ha, very...
Oh, well, there must be
Name
some
to
way to
that
connect a
date.
name to that date.
Yeah, maybe.
A name to that date.
I don't need to ask her about...
No.
I'm trying to find this guy, but all I have is his nickname, Cocky.
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Maybe back to Grandma. I don't know.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
No, they're all grey.
Look at this photo I found in the
might
locked
recognise
briefcase.
one.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
I can look him up now. Maybe the smiling man is Cocky.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
So the drowning obviously has something to do with this mystery. And what's the message? You people make me sick. Why did Kathy's mum take her away? Okay. Charles Wade.
Damn, no
Oh.
Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number.
Well,
No hit for
Great.
Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way.
not helpful. Oh, it's a kid.
Hey, kid.
Hi yourself.
What are you doing?
None of your business.
Huh, I like you, kid. You're not here alone, right? Where's your mom?
Oh, she's around.
Okay.
I don't see her.
You must be blind or something.
I'll go look for your mom, okay? Don't go anywhere.
Whatever.
We're really going to go look for this kid's mum.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place. A family mausoleum. No reason to... I shouldn't leave while that kid is alone.
What kid?
Kid?
Is there ever a kid there?
Guess he found his mom.
Yeah, we saw his mum, didn't we? What the heck? What's that all about, huh? Okay, nothing here anyway, which is what I suspected. Back to the sheriff's office then I go.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
He's okay in my book. Invested a lot in the local community over the years. He's been a prominent figure in town for as long as I can remember.
Hey, Lenny, do you recognize these men?
Not really. Sorry.
Hey, Lenny.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh,
All right. I don't want to show him that. Well, gotta go.
see ya.
He's not going to know them either, is he? I might have to get back in the back office yet again.
He's new in town. I don't...
Oh, no, stop. That poor plant's gonna die of caffeine overdose. Yeah, maybe the police reports from the drowning. That's what I can think.
Maybe there's something in here about that drowning. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna need her name.
Great. Okay, one more person to talk to.
Hey.
Hi there.
Okay, gotta go.
See ya.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Again.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
I'm glad you're not busy.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you can make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
Oh, can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
I do have official business. I'm Deputy Reagan. I'm calling from Conwell Springs Sheriff's Department.
I can see that you're actually calling from the station. You say you're a cop? You don't sound like a cop.
Why?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? It's just because I'm a woman, right? Women don't belong in law enforcement? Is that what you're saying? That's so sexist.
Now, that's hardly what...
Do you have any idea what I have to go through every day? Nobody takes me seriously. The dirty looks, the sexual innuendos,
Relax, okay? I'll check the
Brilliant.
files. It's 555-7641.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Buddy. shadows in the sheriff's station.
Wade residence?
Hi, this is Kathy Rain. I'm calling for Charles Wade.
How do you get this number?
He doesn't live here anymore. What's this about? What do you want with my father?
I'd just like to have a quick word with Mr. Wade. It's about my grandfather, Joseph Rain.
You're 20 years late, girl. My father has
Good.
neither time nor energy to deal with you people.
But
This conversation is over. Unless my father explicitly says he wants to talk to you, it's not going to happen.
Wow.
what a stuck-up, overclass witch. Well, she hasn't heard the last from me. I'm going to talk to that old man one way or another.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Oh, that's Erica.
I want to put a message in here, but I'm not sure what. I think I'll sleep on it and try to figure out something tomorrow.
Okay, cool. No, I wasn't in there. What are you talking about? I don't know how she gets away with that each time. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else I'm trying to solve right now? There's a penny in this small key.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Oh no.
Very well, dear.
Oh, no, there is.
What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Okay.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Liar. That sounded suspiciously hesitant.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that.
Of course you don't.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Okay, the plot thickens, I guess. Where do I go from here? Need to get to Charles Wade somehow and get the name of this girl. But I think we've gone on long enough here, so I'm going to leave it now. And we'll pick this up in the next one. Thank you for watching. Be back with more Kathy Rain.